Do you know that moment when you're trying to lose fat but 8 p.m. hits and your sweet tooth is screaming at you? Yeah, I've been there. But the good news, we've developed 3 insanely delicious desserts that are so high in protein they actually help you burn fat while satisfying your cravings. And no, we are not talking about boring protein shakes. No. In fact, these delicious protein desserts helped Terry lose 90 pounds of fat and get shredded. They also help me not gain fat and stay lean without suffering with a boring diet. Hi, my name is Zira. I'm a nutrition and fitness coach, and with my partner Terry, a neuropsychology and body image coach, we specialize in helping driven men and women build strong and confident bodies with food freedom while shedding fat, staying lean year-round, and transforming their lives through neuroscience, emotional wellness, nutrition, and movement. If you resonate with achieving these things, then hit the like button and subscribe to the channel because we'll be posting videos every single week to help you become the best version of yourself. So recipe number 1, protein pancakes. This pancake is based on a traditional Hungarian pancake. It's paper thin and filled with your favorite cream. I love these pancakes because they are really protein rich, giving you satiety and muscle friendly macros, but they feel like a dessert, not diet food. You can add fresh or frozen fruit, whatever you currently have in your fridge, and the pancakes give you the psychological satisfaction of a treat without the crash of sugar heavy. So follow me and let's make this together. Okay, so to make the pancake, we're only going to need a couple of items. I'm going to use egg, a whole egg, and I'm also going to use 29 grams of egg whites, which is normally 1 egg white of an egg. I'm gonna use some stevia. I'm using Costello stevia and erythritol mix. I love this one for baking. I think it's fantastic. And also gonna use Greek yogurt, zero fat Greek yogurt. I like Feuille, so that's what I'm gonna use. Some cinnamon, and for the flour, marrow fat peas. So this is really interesting because these are so low in carbs, lower than oat flour or any regular other type of flour. So these are like dried beans. So I'm just gonna put these into my coffee grinder, make a flour. Like your flour is not gonna be like completely smooth, and that actually makes it so nice because there's gonna be some like really tiny crunchy pieces. So when you make your pancakes, I think that just adds to the texture. I think it's fantastic. So I prefer to make my pancakes with marrow fat peas than with like oats or regular flour. Okay, so I measured out all my ingredients. That is it. And what I'm gonna do is pop everything into my Ninja mixer, pulse for a few seconds, and that's it. Our pancake batter is done. Okay, so I'm just gonna get the marrow fat peas in there, and I just pour this into a glass container. Okay, so let's make this pancake. And now let's see if I can do the famous flip. And of course I didn't. Well, even if it breaks a little bit, that's all right. So I'm gonna put in the fruit. I just used some frozen fruit, heated it up in a microwave. I know. It's not the best thing to do. Okay, I already prepared my cream filling, which is basically just Greek yogurt mixed with salted caramel flavored protein powder. That's it. You can mix cottage cheese or Greek yogurt with your favorite protein powder. Now, you know, guys, I love my chalk shot. I love it. So we're gonna put a little bit of a chalk shot on this. And to make it even crazier, I got this white chocolate pistachio butter from Bach. Oh my God, this is so good. You can use any of your favorite nut butter. So we're gonna put a little bit of that Okay, and I just cut up some blackberries and strawberries here, the fresh fruit, and this is again optional. I'm using some Brazil nuts. You can just put some Brazil nuts here and there, wherever, whatever you want. You can cut them up into pieces, or you just use your favorite nuts. Okay, so my pancake is ready. You guys, this looks so delicious. Look at that. All my fruits are going away. I love this pancake so much. So I'm gonna dig into it. Taste test. Just to double check. Does it still taste the same? It's so good. Guys, try this recipe and let me know in the comments what you think of it. So recipe number 2, Snickers cottage cheese cheesecake. It's a high protein, no bake cheesecake with sugar-free caramel. Captures the classic Snickers bar flavor, the chocolate, the peanut, the caramel, and the nougat-like creaminess in a macro-friendly, meal preppable dessert. So follow me to the kitchen, let's do this together. Okay, so first we're going to make the base for our cheesecake. And I'm using vanilla protein powder. So we're gonna measure out 20 grams with 20 grams of allulose syrup. So this is organic pancake. It's 0 sugar, 0 net carbs, 0 glycemic effects. So we're gonna use 20 grams of this. 10 grams of peanut butter. I'm using crunchy and 1/4 teaspoon vanilla extract. What we're gonna do is basically just mix this and then press it at the bottom of our dish. Now this is going to be kind of like a small portion, so you're gonna see my glass container in a second. Okay, that's all right. And then when we press it into the glass container, we're gonna use our hands. Here we go. That's our base. And then I'm gonna pop this into the freezer, but make sure that the base layer is frozen before I put the cottage cheese layer on. And to make our cheesecake itself, these are all the ingredients that we're gonna need. So we have cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, we have a little bit of the vanilla protein powder, vanilla essence. This is salted caramel, protein powder, some stevia, simple delish, vanilla flavored instant pudding powder, and some chia seeds. And it's so simple. We just put everything into our Ninja mixer and we're just gonna mix it until the cottage cheese is nice and smooth. So just for like a few seconds, and then we can pour it into our dish. Okay, so our mixture is ready. And then I'm just gonna put in the pudding mix. So the chia seeds and the instant pudding powder is going to absorb any moisture, because if you don't put that in, what's gonna happen is the water content from the yogurt and the cottage cheese is basically gonna like ruin, first of all, the base of your cheesecake and also the caramel layer, because the caramel layer is made of allulose, which is again like a higher water content as opposed to like sugar. That is why I'm using chia seeds and a little bit of this sugar-free pudding mix. Okay, this is good. You can do your taste test just in case. Oh, so good. Wow. And then just put this mixture in. Okay, I think that's about it. We scraped everything out. And then when it's frozen, we can put on the caramel layer, the peanuts, and the chocolate layer on the top. Okay, so first we are making our caramel, our homemade sugar-free caramel. So we're using allulose, and you're basically gonna make it the same way as you would make regular caramel. So first you put the allulose into your pan, and then you heat it up, and it's gonna caramelize the same way as sugar would. And what you'll notice that it's gonna melt a lot faster than sugar does. So you really don't want to brown it as much as you would do with the sugar. So when you see that the color is like golden brown, like now, take it off the heat. Otherwise, it's gonna get burned. And that we have this consistency, I'm going to add the butter. And then just take it off the heat and then keep stirring a little bit longer. Okay, so now this is the caramel that we just made. I just poured it into this ramekin and I left it for a few minutes. So it's like kind of thick, like really gooey. This consistency will be perfect for our Snickers cheesecake. So my cheesecake is set and then I'm ready to add the caramel layer that we just made earlier. Just moving very quick because it's gonna set super quick. Okay, and am I adding the peanuts right away? Now you guys, if you want a little bit of lower fat content, just add less peanuts. And now we're gonna make the chocolate. So I already measured out my half fat butter, the cocoa butter, and my cocoa paste liqueur. So I'm going to melt this over a double boiler. And then when everything is melted together, I'm going to add a little bit of chalk shot, some vanilla extract, my liquid stevia, the pancake syrup. See the gooey caramel layer? Guys, this is amazing. It's so delicious. We actually have a free training for men and women who are 40 plus years old and want to escape the diet prison while building a strong and lean body they love without starving and all the nonsense. So get access now using the link in the description. Recipe number 3, Jaffa protein bars. These bars deliver the classic Jaffa cake flavor, the soft sponge-like base, bright orange jelly, and the rich dark chocolate reinvented as a high-protein functional snack. So you're merging confectionery flavor with performance nutrition, and that's a killer combo. Okay, so for the Jaffa bars, like I mentioned in the cottage cheese cheesecake recipe, the base of the cheesecake recipe is exactly the same as the bars base. So I already mixed the vanilla protein powder with the sugar-free allulose syrup, pancake syrup, and the peanut butter, and also the vanilla extract. So I'm just adding a little bit of more stevia for some more sweetness because I'm going to use an orange jelly, basically a homemade orange jelly, which is going to be more like on the tart side. The chocolate is going to be more like a dark chocolate flavor. So none of these things are really sweet. So we are adding a little bit of more stevia, which is again, no sugar. It's a natural sweetener, so it's fantastic. And then we're going to do the same thing. Just mix everything together and then just press them into a mold, whatever type of mold you want. So now depending on how thick you want your bars to be, or what shape. Maybe it also depends on the mold, the silicone mold. So this one is, I think, kind of too long for me, and too wide. Otherwise, my bars are gonna be like really, really skinny. So I will just actually fold it in two, I think, and I'm just gonna use one. So I'd rather cut my bar when it's ready before I dip it in the chocolate. I'm gonna pop this into the freezer again, make sure that it's dry, and we're gonna make our orange jelly. So this is what our orange jelly looks like at the moment. You can see the zest bits and pieces. It looks really cool. It's still not set yet, so I'm gonna have to leave it in the freezer. And let's see how it looks like once it's set. It's time for a taste test.
Yes.
With a wee fork.
With a minute fork. Okay, let's
do it together. Our Jaffa cake protein bar. Very good. It really tastes like the Jaffa cake.
Lovely.
I love it. You could eat that.
Really good.
It's really, really yummy.
And you can eat it with a bit of...
some extra orange.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so simple. If you try this recipe, comment below what you thought of it and let us know which one was your favorite.
I had to wait a long time for this.
Terry loves Jaffa cakes, but me too. I love it. If you're over 40 years old and would like us to help you achieve your health and fitness goals, then book a no commitment free Vitality 360 scan with us using the link in the description. We would love to get to know you a little bit more and see if we can actually help you. Next, I want you to check out this video where my partner Terry and I share with you what we eat in a day to burn fat, build strength without starving. And the spoiler alert, we do not eat dry chicken and broccoli. Oh no, we actually eat high protein pizzas and burgers, so go check it out now.